Well, it took me 25 years, but I finally found the perfect tone for playing metal on the bass guitar. What's up, everybody? I'm the Tatted Ball Guy, and before we go any further, I need to tell you a few important things. The first, this is not a sponsored video. I didn't receive any form of payment, and I did not receive any of these things for free. Secondly, you won't find any affiliate links, or any links at all for that matter, down below. Now that that's out of the way, let's jump right in. I kind of stumbled on this tone by accident, so pull up a chair for story time. My old hardcore band from 25 years ago decided to get back together, which means I was playing live again. At the very least, a live rehearsal. And I don't know if you know this or not, but I'm getting old, and I don't feel like lugging this heavy amp up and down stairs anymore, especially just for practice. That being said, I was on the hunt for a DI box that had a really awesome tone. So my first acquisition was this, the tried and true SansAmp DI Bass Driver. This is the Tech 21 NYC model. So if you're not sure what this is, let me explain. I'm able to plug my bass directly into the input. From there, I have the option for a 1/4 inch output or an XLR, and I can go directly to the PA. This pedal has such an awesome tone, I don't even need an amplifier. So before I go any further, let me tell you about the setup of the rest of the band. Our drummer is using an electronic drum kit and going directly into the PA. Both guitar players are using amp modelers such as the Quad Cortex, so really no one's using a live amp at all. And I gotta tell you, I was beyond impressed by the tone of this SansAmp. Just check out the difference between my dry tone and then the tone with the SansAmp. So as you can tell by that last test, this SansAmp made the bass tone a lot more punchy and the low end a lot more full. So if you take a close look, you'll see this pedal has a drive button right here, but I wasn't really using this pedal as a form of distortion. I was using it for a clean tone. That being said, the new music we're writing is a lot more metal than our old hardcore sound. So I went down the rabbit hole to find the perfect bass overdrive pedal. And for those of you bass players that are in the know, I'm sure none of you are surprised to see me holding a Darkglass pedal. This right here is the Darkglass Alpha Omega pedal. In my opinion, when you're looking for a metal bass tone, Darkglass is at the top of the list. Now you might be asking yourself, why is he holding two pedals, especially since they both are pretty much the same in regards to function? This is a DI pedal, and so is this one. And if you're into tone like I am, you've probably seen videos comparing these two pedals on YouTube. So now that I have both of these pedals, here's how I stumbled onto the perfect tone. If you've seen my content before, you know I'm a big fan of buying things used, especially off of Facebook Marketplace. I can't say it happens often, but when I bought this pedal, I had a heartwarming discussion with the previous owner. As it turns out, he was a little older in age, and as he put it, got some not so great news from the doctor. As a result, he was selling off his old equipment and wanted to make sure it was going to go to someone who was going to really utilize the pedal, and not just someone who was looking for a quick flip to resell it. So why am I telling you all that? Well, when I got the Darkglass pedal, I was in my feelings about no longer using this one. And since I don't believe there are any rules when it comes to finding tone, I decided, hey, let me plug them both in at the same time. And when I did, holy sh**. In my opinion, the distortion in this pedal is pretty hard to beat. However, without the SansAmp, it was lacking that fullness that I was really growing accustomed to. I gotta say, I really tried to adjust the settings on this to make it sound like it did when both of them were plugged in together, but I just couldn't do it. So let's listen to what it sounds like together. Then I'm going to turn off the SansAmp so you can hear what the Darkglass sounds like by itself, and then once again, both of them together. And one last thing, in the interest of full transparency, I like to use the Donner Noise Killer pedal at the end of my chain to help clean up some of the hum. Anyway, it sounds like this. Darkglass without the SansAmp. How effective this this noise killer pedal is. So if you love the sound of that tone as much as I did, and you're looking to replicate it, here's how you can get these pedals. This Darkglass Alpha Omega pedal is still in production, so you can find it on websites like Sweetwater, Musician's Friend, or even Amazon. If you're looking to save some money, you can buy it used off of Reverb. And so that takes me to this pedal. There are some newer versions of the SansAmp, but if you're looking for this one in particular, you'll probably have to go to Reverb. So that's going to do it for this one. I really appreciate you stopping by. If you're new here and you like what you saw, hit that subscribe button. Anyway, I'm the Tatted Bald Guy reminding you, it doesn't matter the genre, good music makes your head nod. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace!